Hey, you guys. We just have to tell you something about this online business world and everything else. My phenomenal assistant, Kat, she actually posted today a post because we both were just doing this morning. We were just going through, Facebook, and we were just going through and scrolling through all the ads and all the different things. And everybody is like promising, five digit and 6 digit months and years, and how you can build your business and all that stuff. But what they did is, and this is the one that you don't see me upset too often, but sometimes I am really, really upset. And this is one of the biggest reasons the last several years why I started to really build things up from the ground up and understanding what we really need to do to build a successful online business. The reason why we get upset when we see these ads is because when you have a funnel, when you learn one skill, when you learn how to speak on stages, and so forth and so on, those are phenomenal and very, very important skills for you, but they don't build the business. So just by learning how to speak on a stage, that doesn't mean that you are going to have a successful 5 or 6 figure business. Just learning how to, create a funnel, that doesn't mean you are going to have a 5, 6 figure business. And I gotta tell you, I fell into that same shiny object trap. I did the same exact thing for years and years and years in my life, that I was buying all these different programs. And what I did was, every time I bought one, I thought, okay, this is the one that is going to give me the business. But without building the foundation of a business, and then finding the different programs that will fit into the business that you build, that is built based on your genius, based on your strength, based on what you want to do, based on a niche that actually you like to work with, based on a target market that actually wants to buy what you are creating. That's the foundation, and then nobody out there is teaching the foundation. So when we were going through this today, we were just really having a good time about it, because what we build right now is exactly that, is the foundation. And maybe this is coming for me because I was a coach and an athlete in my whole life. See, as an athlete, I get this world. I get the business world, because here's the thing. Just because there is a coach and there is a student or an athlete, that is not going to make that athlete a winner. What makes that athlete the winner is that if the coach teaches the proper foundation of the skills of the game, of whatever they are competing in, then it gives a chance for the athlete to actually win. That doesn't mean he or she will win, but at least it gives a chance. But without those proper foundations, you are not going to even have a chance to win. So what I found in this online world is that, especially because we are older, maybe, that we are switching into the online world, or many of us have had some success in our previous, like prior to online business life. When we had those successes, we kind of think like we should be always ahead of the game. We should already be making the 5 or 6 figure, even a month income. But that's not true. When you get into a new world, you become a novice. And as a novice, you still have to learn the foundation. And the shiny object syndrome is the absolute worst thing that can happen to us, because we always think that we can do the business without that foundation. If I just buy this next program, or if I buy just this other program, it's going to build that foundation. Now, to be true, many of those programs are phenomenal. So I actually have gone through, as you know, I've gone through over $100,000 worth of different programs. Actually, it's maybe even more. And eventually I found, you know what, let me learn and pull together from all these myriad of stuff what an online business supposed to be like. But before you pull that together, before you build that basis, before you build up exactly what you need to do, you are just going to throw money out the window. And I just wanted to be a little bit truthful about it. I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be, maybe ticked off about what I just said. But those of you who are selling programs, I am very excited for you because they are very, very good programs. And as I said, many people whose groups I am in, I bought their programs and I stayed with them. But those programs had to be fit into a business. So unless we build the business, the basis of that business, the program doesn't have, it's like a puzzle. It's a piece of the puzzle. And that puzzle piece has to fit in somewhere. Okay, so please understand, this is the most amazing thing in our life, is to be online, because this is where business is going. Even if it's brick and mortar business, is gonna have to have a business presence online. So that's not that we don't want to do it. We want to do it. This is the present. This is the future. 10 years ago, when I started to talk about this to my family and everybody else, everybody looked at me like, that's not the, I said, no, this is the way we're going. And this is the part that you have to learn. But you can't build a thriving, good business without the proper foundations, both from knowledge perspective and action perspective. And of course, the other part that we are so excited about, them, something that we do not see anywhere, is consistent mindset support for the business owner or the person who's developing their business, because that consistent mindset support is the one that's going to help you be unstuck if you're stuck, or even allow you not to get stuck in the process. So that's also something that's missing. So we are just very excited because yet again we had a day with Kat and I when we were going through these different ads and see what the competition is doing, quote unquote. Although as you know, I don't believe in business competition anymore, because we all have to, there's millions and billions of people who want to be online, and we can help, if we just help 1/10 of them, there's plenty in the pie. But the point is, it has to be in a proper way with the proper foundation. So we are very excited because yet another day went by. We looked through all these ads, we looked through all these programs, and there's nothing like what we have put together for everyone in the online world that wants to either build or scale their business. But it's just, I just had to tell you a little bit about the truth. So those of you who are new to this game that want to build your business online, please understand, I'm begging you to understand, it's not an overnight stuff. It's gonna take months of building, but anything that's worth, and it basically the basis is gonna take months to build, and then of course it's gonna take you years to scale it. But just think about it. If we start right now with the first step, then those months gonna go by so fast, and you're gonna look back, and in 3-4 months from now, you're gonna look back and say, oh my gosh, what did I just do? It's amazing, right? So just think about this. I'm not, leaving you a message that's negative. I'm just leaving you a message that be mindful that when you buy something, even though they are very important, just be mindful of when you are buying them. Are you buying them when you are clear about what you meant to do in your life? Or are you buying them because you think it is going to give you the clarity? And I can tell you honestly, it is not going to give you the clarity. What is going to give you is a little more money out of your pocket. So I hope you understand that it's not about not buying programs. It's not about not selling your programs, but not promising that you are going to make somebody a business, because we're not going to make somebody a business with a program. It would fit into their business, and eventually it may become the main pillar of their business. Like there's 2 programs that I bought through the last several years that are becoming the central part of my business. But I had to first figure out what the hell is the business, you know? So that's the point, okay? So I hope that I was able to articulate it well enough that everybody understood. Yes, Bella, the mindset is key. That's, you and I have worked on that crazy. So nobody wants to work on the mindset, and that's 80% of the equation. 80 or up, because some of you guys also said 90% of the equation. But nobody wants to work on it, and I understand why. And maybe we'll talk about this in the next live. But for today, I just wanted to have you to know that it is available. You can have a proper platform that builds all your foundation, but you have to do that, and then you can fit in all those other puzzle pieces. Okay, all right, everyone. I'm signing off. It's dinner time at home in New Jersey, and I will talk to you in a couple of days. And sorry, but it's been we haven't been that active, but we've done an incredible job in pulling things together in the last 2 months for you. So looking forward to your feedback. Have a good one, guys.